Well, first of all, obviously a disappointing night for us. Not the way we envisioned it going. But let me just first say I'm incredibly thankful for our team. I'm thankful for our team. I'm thankful for God's grace for allowing me to be a part of such a special group of people, coaches, staff, and players. And just an unreal year. I mean, incredible. Just incredible year. 2 years. We've won 29 games in a row, and it's been a long time since I've stood in front of a team with a loss. And but this team in particular, just really special. Coming into this year, 80 freshmen and sophomores out of 120. To get back to this point, I'm just super proud of them. It's incredibly difficult to even get here and super hard to win it, that's for sure. But I'm proud of our guys. Incredible leadership and focus all year long, and a lot of history made by this group. And forever grateful for these seniors. These seniors, what an amazing group of young people. Just dynamic young people that are unbelievably committed. And just Tanner Muse and Pollard and Cervinka and Ankrum, just Denzel and Kayvon, Phibbs, so many guys, just tremendous leadership. And so I'm thankful and just blessed to have been a part of it with these guys. And but tonight was all about LSU. What an unbelievable game. We had an opportunity there in the third quarter. I loved how we responded and got the ball back with a 3-point lead, and we just couldn't quite put enough plays together. It's probably the worst we've been on third down in a long time. We had opportunities on third down, but we just didn't convert and give them credit. But I thought LSU played a beautiful game. I thought their quarterback was tremendous. Those receivers, they made some incredible plays that were really well covered, several of them. And, but they just made the play. And that's what you got to do to win these type of games. So you give them credit. I thought they played a heck of a game and deserved to win the game. They were definitely the better team tonight for sure. So I'm really happy for Coach O. I think he's one of the good guys in the business, and I'm happy for him. I know what it's like to be in that situation, and you pour a lot into it, and certainly no fun to be in this seat. But I do just say congratulations to them, and beautiful football team that earned it. And we were the first 15-0 team last year, and to see them do it, and they earned it. Simple as that. So hats off to them, and I thought they played with tremendous character and class and just will to win. And that's what championship games are all about. And just too many big plays and not quite enough from us when we had some opportunities to give ourselves a chance there in the fourth quarter. But again, just proud of our seniors. These guys are leaving here with 55 wins. And, this hurts right now. A lot of pain. I'm disappointed. I hurt for all of our fans. But what an incredible run. And, we'll get back to work. We start spring ball 6 weeks from Wednesday. And excited about next year's team and, the challenge of going back to work and putting another team together. So we'll celebrate this group. We're going to have our banquet next weekend. We'll celebrate this wonderful group of seniors the right way, and then we'll get back to work and see if we can get back here.
Again, as a reminder, we're going to take questions for our players first. So if you have a question, raise your hand. We'll get you a microphone. Please make sure to give us your name and affiliation before your question. Start right down here in the front, middle.
Trevor Groves, CUTigers.com. It's obviously been such a long time since you lost a game. Just what you're going through emotionally, and does it take any of the sting out of it, just knowing how much you have coming back next season and quick turnaround, like Coach said, before spring ball?
Yeah, it sucks. it's just, I think the worst thing is you don't get to go back and play with this group. So that's, for me, that's the worst thing, you know, just those seniors, especially the guys up front, you know, some of the wideouts. It's just gonna, you know, we're gonna be fine. We'll be back, but it just sucks not getting to finish the way you wanted to with those guys.
We'll come back down here in the very front on the aisle.
Trevor, can you, Brett Sink of Clemson SI. Trevor, can you kind of put your finger on what happened tonight? You didn't feel like your throws were sharp enough, and what was going on, especially in the second half?
Yeah, it was a lot of different things. I think, first of all, LSU did a really good job. They brought a lot of pressure. They did a good job mixing up the coverages. But just at the end of the day, I just didn't play well enough for us to win, you know. Too many missed plays by me, missed a lot of receivers, and, you know, just wasn't my night.
Go all the way over to our far right.
Trevor, Scott Kushner, Times-Picayune. What was the issue on third down tonight? Was it anything in particular they were doing defensively, or do you think you just missed some throws? Where did you kind of see the breakdown there?
Yeah, it was both, for sure. I think a couple times, they had us schemed up pretty good, and they stopped us on third down, and then a handful, at least 4, were missed throws or, you know, just them making a good play on the ball. So it's a lot of different things. But, I mean, like I said, just at the quarterback position, if you're going to win games like this, you got to play really well, and we just didn't do that tonight.
We're going to come over here, standing on our left.
Trevor, as a competing quarterback, I wanted to get your thoughts on what you thought about the way Joe played and led that team to win.
Yeah, I mean, he's great. He's unbelievable. He's a great player. Got a lot of respect for him and just his journey. And really just their whole team. Got a lot of respect for them. Like Coach said, they play with a lot of character and class, and hats off to them. You know, they beat us tonight. There's no excuses. And but, yeah, I mean, he played great for sure.
In the back and the right.
Trevor, is Steve Moulton, ESPN Radio out of Huntsville, Alabama. You mentioned in the semifinal how physical Ohio State was. I was wondering if you could comment maybe about the physicality of LSU, and moving forward, where would you like to improve heading into next year?
Yeah, I mean, it was obviously a physical game. Any big game like this, when you're playing a really good team, is going to be physical. But, you know, just little things I know I can do. You know, just got to be more accurate. You know, wasn't accurate tonight. Didn't put the ball where it needed to be. Didn't give my guys a chance enough. And then, you know, I mean, it comes down to that, really. It's just giving them a chance, and I just didn't do a good job of doing that.
Over here, second row on our right.
Nicole Auerbach, The Athletic. Trevor, towards the end of the game, those last couple minutes, you know, coaches are coming up to you, teammates are coming up to you and comforting you. What is their message? Because, I mean, again, this is the first time you're going through this at Clemson.
Yeah, just, you know, you get so busy looking for what's next, and, you know, a moment like this happens, and you gotta, man, it sucks, but you gotta look back on what you've done, and we've done some great things, and we got a lot more in store ahead for sure. But I mean, it's just, you know, you gotta look back and enjoy all the things you did accomplish, because what we were able to do is pretty amazing to be a part of, and just gonna miss this group of guys, and I hate how it finished, but man, we did some really amazing things.
Are there any other questions for Trevor? Trevor, thanks for being with us. You can head back to the locker room. The front row.
Tanner, Trevor Groves, CUTigers.com. Obviously not finishing your career the way you wanted to, but you know, I guess your senior class tied last year's class for the most wins of all time. Just what do you think your legacy will be at Clemson?
I think at the end of the day, I'm going to be defined as a person more than a football player. I think the way I came in, day out, the work I put in to just to get here, I think is at the end of the day what I'll be defined as, how good of a person I was, and just how I impacted others and all these young guys I got to work with. You know, I just appreciate them for loving on me and letting me love them. So I can't thank them enough.
Any other questions? Tanner, we appreciate you joining us.
Yep,
Thanks
thank
very
y'all.
much. Questions for Coach. We'll start right here. Third row.
Thanks. Dabo, to your right, when Trevor had the fumble and came over the sideline, you spoke to him there directly. What did you tell him?
I just told him to keep his head up. I told him I loved him and that, hey, listen, this is a great opportunity to lead and to respond. And, he's had so much good. We all have. We've had so much just unbelievable success, so many great things. And, he's never lost a game. And, he's not going to lose many. I'll go ahead and tell you that right now. He ain't going to lose many. He's going to be a hard guy to beat forever because he's special. And he had a tough night tonight for whatever reason. Just didn't have his best night. But I wouldn't trade him for nobody. I love that guy. And that's it. I just told him, hey, keep your head up. You got a great opportunity here to respond. It's easy when everything's good. And so just told him I'm proud of him and appreciated his fight and his grit, his will. And, hey, that's ball. Listen, he was giving everything he had. And it was a good play by them, knocking it loose. And, so just we go over there and love on him when they throw touchdown passes. I want to love on him when he had a mistake too. And because his effort was tremendous. And again, just didn't have our best night tonight. But man, I love Trevor Lawrence. I wouldn't trade that guy for nobody. And he is special. And I know exactly how he'll respond. He'll get right back to work. And we're going to have a really, really good football team next year. We got tons of guys back. I got 15 mid-years there. And this is a bad moment. But even if we'd have won it and it was a great moment, it's still just a moment. The true joy comes in the challenge of trying to go do it. And we'll get back to work on that. Literally, I think 6 weeks from Wednesday, we're back on the field. And look forward to it. Stinks tonight. Really just, I don't ever plan to lose. So it just stinks. But listen, this is about LSU. They earned it. And like I said, I'm really happy for Coach O. I have a lot of respect for him and their players. They earned it. Nobody gave them anything. They went and earned it. So tip your hat to them. And this was their night. And it wasn't our night, but man, what an unbelievable year. What an unbelievable decade, to be honest with you. Just an unbelievable decade. And excited about starting this new one. We'll learn from it. We'll get better. Certainly there were some things that were there that where we had our chances, but just didn't do enough tonight. And give them credit.
Next question right down here in the front.
Coach Trevor Groves, Tigers.com. How much of a game changer do you think the loss of Skowski was, and did you agree with the call?
Well, I'll have to go look at it. I didn't get to really see it very clear, but listen, that's football. There's no excuses. We're not making any excuses. That's football. Next guy up. In fact, I thought Jake Venables went in there and played well. I thought Jake did some really good things and got some good experience in a critical game like that. So I hate it for Jamie. He's such a wonderful young man and such a great leader and all that, but they were just a better team.
Next question, same section, couple rows back.
Coach, given that you just noted the great decade that you guys have had, given the fact that you built a program where the expectation is vying for a national championship, how would you define this era of Clemson football?
Somebody asked me that the other day. I just said transformative. I'm not sure that's a word, but that's the way I'd say it. We just, from where we were in 2009, my first year, to where we are now. I've been in 5 straight playoffs, and we've won 2 out of the last 4 national championships, and we've been in 4 national championships, I think we've got 69 wins in the last 5 years, which is the most ever in the history of college football over that span. So we built a program of consistency, and that's really what it's about to me. And it's not just on the field. We've been top 10 academically 9 of my 11 years, and 8 out of the last 9, us, Duke, and Northwestern. So we've had a lot of consistency on the field, but a lot of consistency off the field. And that's truly what, to me, matters most. And we'll have more opportunities. I mean, these are tough moments, but when I hang my whistle up, it won't be about these moments. It's not going to be about the confetti flying and winning a national championship and or a very disappointing, painful moment like this where you come up short. It's really more about the relationships that you have. That's the true joy. Just getting a chance to just come to work every day with such great people. I got a wonderful staff that's so loyal, so committed, and just a bunch of beautiful young men that lay it on the line. And again, we won 29 games in a row, and sooner or later you're going to lose one. Certainly wasn't the one we wanted to lose, but I know how we'll respond. We'll get back to work, and you can't win 2 till you win 1. So we'll get back to work and see if we can, come back and have a great year next year, and really just try to achieve our goals. And we got 5 simple goals, and they don't change. This doesn't change our goals. The last goal we have is to win the closer, and we hit 4 out of our 5. We didn't get that one done, but I'm just really proud of this group for how they competed and what they did on and off the field, and then these seniors. I'm just so thankful. I mean, truly, just God's grace to allow me to watch them develop over the last 4 and 5 years, to be with guys like Tanner. I'm just thankful for them. I'm thankful, and no scoreboard changes that. We all hurt, we're all disappointed, but we're not defined by that. These guys, they competed with all they had. So sometimes you come up short. Only one team can win, and the best team won tonight. That's just the bottom line. They were the better team tonight, and nothing you can do but tip your hat and get back to work.
Right here in the same section.
Coach Cliff Early, Sports Byline USA, Blab Sports. Over the last decade, you've tussled with some of the toughest teams, some of the best teams ever. 60 minutes with the LSU Tigers. Can you talk about the intensity of 60 minutes tussling with them like you did tonight?
Yeah, well, they were an awesome team. I mean, again, it was I knew coming in it was going to be a game of a few plays, and we just didn't string enough opportunities. We had a little down the line screen that probably would have gone for a ways to tee, critical 3rd down, and we just didn't make some plays that were there that we usually make, some routine stuff. And when you're in a game like that, when you know that their offense this year was just special, and they did an amazing job. And again, they made some plays tonight that, you just got to tip your hat to them because the ball was in the only place that their guy could catch it. We had great coverage, and that was championship football, and that's why they're the champions because they made those type of plays, and that's what you got to do. But it was great. It was very competitive. Our guys competed their tails off, and this will be a painful tape to watch, but one that'll help us. It'll help us get back to work and build next year's team. I've been on both sides of it. So but we've played. We've played so many great teams. That Alabama team last year was a great team, but we were a great team, and we were a better team that night. So, but this team, what they accomplished is really special. Beat a great Ohio State team a couple weeks ago that I thought was really, really good. And but tonight, this This was LSU's night. And, you know, I'm happy for their fans. I mean, this is a unique situation, you know, to play a national championship game basically in your backyard. What a unique opportunity for them. And I thought the environment was amazing. It was a great environment, great crowd, great energy all night from both fan bases. And, you know, just again, you know, they earned it and did what they needed to do to win.
Coach, thank you very much.
You got it.